do you really know about the things you buy? Single-click orders become contactless packages dropped off on anonymous doorsteps. Items made by people you will never meet, delivered by folks you will never know. We find that depressing. We want you to know exactly where Breedlove guitars come from and introduce you to the people who make them. Our craftspeople design and build your dream instruments right here in Bend, Oregon. From sculpting custom shop one-of-a-kind works of art to individually inspecting our organic and eco-collection instruments, every Breedlove passes through the hands of these master builders and players. They're not automatons or cogs in a corporate machine. They're people like you who love music and guitars. It's time to meet your maker.
Well, I kind of started out pretty young playing guitar at around the age of 9. My parents were really, really supportive to the point where they were taking me to open blues jams by the time I was 10 or 11, playing with these old crusty bar dudes and staying as late as I could before they kicked me out when I hit my teens. And I met some friends and we stuffed ourselves in a tiny sweaty garage and just kind of beat our guitars to death for, a few years. Wasn't great, taught me a lot. We ended up forming this band called Larry and His Flask, and we ended up becoming this amalgamation of bluegrass and punk and swing and big band and stuff like that. We went on indefinite tour for 15 years, all around the world, and crazy journey. Went full circle, kind of landed back here. I was playing acoustic instruments and I fell in love with acoustic instruments, oddly, through playing punk rock. And now I'm back building them. So my day usually starts with a little bit of a hangover. No, I'm kidding. I optimize all the US-made guitars to sound the best they possibly can. I'm literally step 1 of the process of building your instrument. I select the pieces of wood, top, back, and sides. I'll test them, do the sound optimization, see if they're within the right parameters that we're looking for. I kit them up, put it all together, send it off, and then it kind of goes, it's out of my hands for a few weeks. And then it'll come back to me, and then I get to see it, the top and the back, shaped like a guitar, cut out, braces in it. I test it again to see if the frequencies are right or not. If they're a little high, I'll take a chisel and I'll do some hand tuning with the braces, and I'll chisel some braces out of it. And then I send it off again when I'm in kind of working on the bracing and like hand tuning it by using the chisel and everything. At the same time, I'm also thinking about just how that guitar is going to feel resonating against my body when I strike a big old chord, By the time I see it again, it's a full body, it's a full guitar. The neck is separate. I have a chance to attach the neck, make sure it's sitting together really well, make sure the fit and the finish the fit is really good on the neck, and then I send it off to be finished. And then those little babies show up in my little room, shiny and finished, and then I get a chance to actually play them. They're all strung up. One thing the takeaway that I can bring back to Breedlove and working here is definitely how important it is to have something that's reliable, that will always be there for you. And it's never going to let you down when you're out on the road. And it's something you feel is sturdy and that you can play the hell out of, and it's never gonna fail you. I've had all too many guitars fail me. Looking through that lens here, gives me even more of a critical eye when it comes to the quality and sturdiness of the build of the guitars that we're doing here. It's right when you just strum the first chord on it, and I can just tell that there's a magic in the guitar and the way it feels in your left hand. And it's quite a great feeling to see this guitar that I spent maybe sometimes a number of months babying along the way. And now I see it in front of me, glistening, shiny, beautiful, just kind of moving, kind of just see it grow and grow until it kind of blossoms into this beautiful guitar. Sometimes when I'm packing up a guitar and getting ready to bag it up and ship it out, I do envision what the guitar's future might be like. Those journeys that these guitars are going to have that also make it really interesting. My name is Ian Cook. I work at Breedlove Guitars, and I'm also a musician. Kind of semi-pro, if you want to say.